Live from Los Angeles. Welcome back to Good Morning, LaLa. On Wealth Wednesday, we're talking about wisdom. We're talking about gold diggers and having some life that is on purpose. So we have Donna D'Errico in the house. She is an actress, model, but mostly you are an animal activist. And
right.
You have a great big gala coming up.
I do. It's on Saturday. It's the 35th annual Last Chance for Animals Gala. And I'm receiving an award. I'm being honored for the Celebrity Activist of the Year.
Oh,
so exciting.
So what put this purpose so strongly on your heart?
I'm sorry?
What put this so strongly on your heart? Why are you so attached to this?
I've been a lifelong advocate for animals ever since I grew up in southern Georgia. And I used to go in the woods, and I was kind of a loner a little bit, and the animals were my friends. And I would get injured animals and nurse them back to health, and that's what kind of sparked my interest in helping animals. And then that just graduated as I got older into more activism.
Wow. So what do you do now? Like, what do you do with them now?
I do a lot. I engage in a lot of the protests, like anti-fur protests that we do on Black Friday every year, the day after Thanksgiving, and we do it on Rodeo Drive. We protest fur, and I also am involved a lot with the dog meat festivals. We protest against that. The Yuleen Dog Meat Festival in Bucknell happens every year for a couple weeks, where they celebrate eating dog meat and cat meat. And so we protest against that, and I'm a big part of that as well.
Do you remember first falling in love with an animal? Like, what was your first animal that you really felt?
A turtle. Actually, it was a tortoise.
Yeah.
It was a box turtle.
And how old were you?
I must have been in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
What was the turtle's name?
Herbie.
Of course. Of course.
My heart.
He escaped out of the cage.
And then you went on to become one of the most iconic television actresses of our time and really pursue Hollywood. But with fame and celebrity comes so much responsibility.
It does, and you have to be careful with what you devote your time to and open up your life to, because people are paying attention and they want to copy you, and you kind of lead them by example. So I have to be very choosy, and there's a lot of animal activism organizations out there. So I had to be very selective and carefully look into each one, and Last Chance for Animals is the only one that I'll give my time to, because they do the hard work. They're not in it, not to say that the others are, but they're not in it for profit. They're in it to actually make change to legislation. They go undercover and they do investigative work and expose to the public what's really going on, all these horrors that are happening with animal abuse. And once there's that, once it's exposed and the public sees it, which, a lot of the public doesn't know about this animal abuse that's going on. But once they do, there's an outcry, and then they can change legislation, which is what Last Chance for Animals does.
So, Donna, how can people get involved with Last Chance or celebrate you and all of your work this Saturday at the gala?
You can go to it's lc4a.org. That's the Last Chance for Animals website. And I also want to mention Chris DeRose, who's the founder of Last Chance for Animals. He's the one that got me involved in all this, and he's just like the visionary and the champion. Wow. They're like the FBI of the animal world.
That's awesome.
So, Last Chance for Animals website, lc4a.org, lists tons of ways you can help and get involved.
And how can people find and follow your journeys and all the amazing creative projects you're up to?
You can go to my social media. I'm on all of them except for Twitter. I'm not a big fan. There's too much hate on there.
I'm with you there. It's a little tough.
Just my name is Donna D'Errico, Donnaderico.
Amazing. Thank you for all your work.
Thanks for having me on.
We really appreciate it. Stay tuned. We're back tomorrow on Good Morning, LaLa Land.